Prepper Basics, Little Kim, North Korea, and the big event. This is Throttle Up Prepper. Prepper Basics, Little Kim, North Korea, and the big event. This is Throttle Up Prepper. I'm your host, Jeff. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for taking the time to watch these videos and for subscribing. If you're already a subscriber, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate you being a part of this community, especially for those of you who take the time to click like and comment in the comment section. And if you're not a subscriber, I cordially invite you to join me now. Click that button. I'm fast closing in on my first 100 subscribers, which they claim is the hardest to do, is that first 100. I don't know what happens after that makes it easier, but we'll find out and I'll let you know. If you haven't visited our website recently, please go to throttleupprepper.com. Now, I'm outside. Can you hear the birds? Peaceful out here. I had to come out here. It's a stressful world we live in, and sometimes you just gotta unplug and get outside. What I want to talk about today could be construed as a fear-mongering or, preying on sensationalism, and it's not my intention. I'm not all worked up, I'm not sweating, I'm not crying, I'm not freaking out. But I want to talk about the news today. And what's been in the news is not Little Kim as in the musician lady person there, whom I'm not even really that familiar with, I just know the name. But the leader of North Korea, Kim Jung Un, or Kim Jung Un, I get those guys mixed up all the time. Whoever the Kim is that is in control of North Korea has been promising a big event. Matter of fact, news sources from Reuters to Fox and some others have reported that he has put foreign journalists on notice to be ready for a big event this weekend. Now, I don't know if he's throwing some sort of surprise party. I don't know. I didn't get my invitation. Maybe you got yours. Hopefully, we're not being invited to the sort of party where he lights up a big candle over the center of the U.S. and puts us back in the Stone Age. If that's the case, you likely won't be watching this. And I'm just wasting my time. But listen, I was actually enjoying a little tune from 80s, late 80s, something like that. REM's It's the End of the World as we know it. But I feel fine. And you know what? It's not the end of the world. The world will always be here. You and I are temporary. We're passing through. So everything else is purely incidental in the grand scheme of things. So don't freak out. Kim Jung Un, whatever his name is, he says all kinds of crazy garbage all the time. He's constantly threatening to blow up us and blow up South Korea. And, South Korea is an easy target. They're right there. And last I checked, right before making this video, they're still there. And likely will continue. That being said, why am I even talking about this if it's not all about fear and sensationalism? Wargaming is going on right now. Trust me, with everything going on in the world, from Russia and Syria to the Middle East in general, and the big Moab bomb that was dropped in Afghanistan today, 21,000 pounds of explosives. A 1 mile radius or diameter footprint of that explosion. Holy cow. Believe me, the Pentagon is wargaming constantly. They always do. That's what they do. If this country does this, this is our response. If this is our response, this is likely their response, and so on and so forth. And there's a lot of that going on, not just the Pentagon here in the U.S. Believe me, China's doing their wargaming, and North Korea's doing theirs, and South Korea and Japan, and so on. And who knows, maybe the Bahamas are wargaming over this too. Could be. But I bring it up so that you, the prepper, can constructively use current news events and scenarios, such as they are, to your advantage. Here's what I mean. If the big event he's talking about this weekend is an EMP attack, he doesn't have enough nukes to take out the country in smoke and fire and brimstone. He can't do it. Plus, I think about every other missile he fires blows up on the launch pad, so he may do himself in for us, and we won't have to do much. But let's just pretend he's successful at it, and miraculously gets one off, miraculously gets it past all of our defenses, miraculously has the right type of explosives at the right altitude, at the right GPS location. Highly unlikely. But for our wargaming purposes, let's just say he does. And this is the weekend. Let's just say whatever time you're watching this, whether it's Thursday evening when I actually finally get this posted, whether it's Friday afternoon, Sunday, 3 weeks from now, whenever it is you're watching this, what if right now the EMP goes off and the grid goes down? Are you ready? Were all your preps just talk? Were your preps pipe dreams and wish lists and a to-do list that you haven't quite checked off yet? If so, it's too late. Now what are you going to do? You might want to plan for that. If you get this and nothing's happened yet, then good. Check your preps. Are your power banks fully charged? Are your battery backups fully charged? You have gas, fresh gas for your generator. Are your solar panels in good working order? Do you know where they are? Or are they buried in a box in the garage? What about your food preps? Check your preps. Check the dates. Get your rotating stuff. Are you ready? Could happen. Likely won't, and I'm fairly confident about that. But what if it did? And matter of fact, here's another little scenario. Was gonna save this for a separate video, and actually, you know what? I think I'm probably about near my time limit for this one anyway, self-imposed though it is. I'm gonna save that for another video. But there's stuff happening in the news. Turn it on. I don't recommend you turn it on for long. It'll drive you nuts. But listen, use the news. I like that. It sounds good. Use the news. Use the news to not freak yourself out or stress yourself out or make yourself nutty or you drive your family crazy. Use the news to be a reminder of why it is you're doing what you're doing. And take the opportunity now, after this video, this weekend, today, to check. Make sure you're ready for the ultimate what if. As crazy and as unlikely as it is to be attempted, and as even crazier and more unlikely as it is to be a success. Pretend it can happen. Check. Make sure you're ready. Use the news, baby. Use the news. I like that. Sounds like a Quentin Tarantino line out of some crazy movie. Anyway. Listen. And then, after you've checked your preps and you're sure you're ready, get yourself in a setting like this. Hopefully, your yard is a little less piney. I got pine needles everywhere instead of grass. But you know what? It's quiet out here. It's natural out here. And I like to sit out here and just take a deep breath and relax. And I hope you do as well. Get yourself some rest this weekend. Have some fun with your family. Put your feet up. But again, use the news, baby. Get your preps ready. We don't know what's coming our way or when. But it's time to get prepared. Until next time, God bless.